Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Blackguards. I'm your host, Nerian. Where we last left off, we beat up an old woman and her alchemist assistants in order to learn that Lysander is expecting a caravan that we're going to need to ambush. In order to do that, though, we need a bit of help from the Flying Foxes, a mercenary group that now knows where they are in, I think it's Duyar. But first, we have a lot of AP and some wounded party members, so I say we head back to Mangbilla to get some training done. So let's just head on back. So I want to see what we won from the fancy stuff that we might have won. Okay. Slave death, slave death. Oh, it's a fencing weapon. Fencing weapon and dagger. Nothing we really need, but we might find someone that can use them. So I'm going to hang on to them. Even though I could be very wrong in that assumption. But heading over now to the
Welcome
tavern.
home.
And now to the arena.
Hey, you...
Hey man.
Can you teach?
What?
Okay, so we'll have Kate pick up the Weapon Master of Melee, which is going to give him a lot more opportunity to do damage and stuff, even though now I don't really know where to put his AP. I'll deal with that later. Sarek will never be really using that. I'm going to give him some more initiative. And better shield fighting. Okay. Eventually, I'm going to need to start putting points into, like, normal talents again. So I've kind of been neglecting that. Ta-da, willpower. Okay.
Maybe.
That's all we need there. Not really.
One.
What do you sell?
What do you have?
Anything improved that I could use? Oh, a better crossbow. Very better crossbow. I'll take it. Okay, so Aurelia has a better crossbow at least. That's really about all there is that's new, because I don't use giant swords, because they open you up to terrible death. Well, if nothing else, Aurelia has a new toy to play with.
So long.
Here, Aurelia, take this giant crossbow. Although you seem to have used all your bolts, so I will amend that. Excellent. That's about all we can do in Mangbilla. So now let's head over back to the mage tutor. Up and over to Maculo's house.
Ah. That?
Yep. Alright. Now we can fail our spells a bit less with a bit of intuition, which means that, alas, we can't afford that.
See you later.
Alright, well, at least Zibran can fail his spells less now. And over to Duyar we go. Let's find us some foxes. You know, for as much casting as you do compared to shooting things, Aurelia can make use of... Yeah, you have no crossbow talent. You could use significant amounts of crossbow talent. Do something interesting. Nope, of course you don't.
Welcome to my humble butcher's shop. What can I do for you?
Butcher's shop. Aren't you Iside, the healer?
Ah, you have to deal with boredom somehow. There are enough wounded here, but the slaves can't afford my treatment. When I look at you, I think of my old gang. They gave me a lot to sew up. Maybe I should listen to your advice and round up the flying foxes again.
But we didn't say anything.
You're right. I can't just turn up there after all this time. I have an idea. You could hunt down my old companions and convince them to work with me again.
That was lots of leaps of logic.
And where are we supposed to start looking?
Unfortunately, my old companions are as scattered as the limbs on my floor. Let's see. Ralman is in Estina. Auralia is in Aldenia. Manolo? I haven't heard from him in ages.
Alright.
Where do we find Ralman?
You should probably look in Estina first. As far as I know, that's where our best fighter is staying. When you see him, tell him he can have his kidney back.
Let's find these people.
Who is Auralia?
Ah, beautiful Auralia, our smuggler. I always was a bit jealous of her. It was her elegance that gave me the idea to call us the Flying Foxes. Of course, that changed when I sewed her back together again after that skirmish in Aurena. I wonder if she has problems finding shoes that fit. Maybe you can ask her if you see her in Aldenia. She only ever had eyes for Ralman anyway.
Where's Manolo?
Oh, Manolo. The mightiest mage the world has ever seen. He can conjure up a campfire in any weather.
In any weather? I hope he accepts apprentices.
Yes, he's a great illusionist. The last time I heard of him, he had just bought a tower near the Soul Swamps.
That's what every famous mage
See you later.
does. Buy a giant tower, that's what every mage has to do. Well, we have a three-pronged quest. The mage, the rogue, and the warrior. Let's do them in the order we got them. So let's try to find this warrior and convince him to take up the life of killing things again.
Can't you see I'm busy? I have to guard these chests.
Is that all you're doing?
Iside sent us. She wants to prowl the countryside with you again. Like in the good old days.
Isida wants another adventure. I'd rather let a wild black ogre shave my family jewels.
Descriptive.
Which almost happened at Porto Paligan because of Isida. If you see her, tell her I want my toe back.
I thought it was a kidney.
My kidney? That explains the scar! That lying cow!
So, the great warrior of the Flying Foxes is guarding chests these days.
Yes. Admittedly, this activity doesn't make full use of my potential, but as long as the jungle tiger is poaching in my territory, I can't leave my chests alone.
A jungle tiger. Maybe we can help.
If you want to take the risk, bring me his tooth. That will remind him that a jungle tiger belongs in the jungle.
His tooth? Does he have only one?
Once you see his teeth, you'll know which one I mean.
Alright, so tigers have an interest in chests now, apparently.
So, we kill the tiger.
What? I never said that.
He's not just gonna give us his tooth, is he?
All right. If he proves to be unreasonable, it's not your fault, of course. He lives a few miles east of here.
Let's kill a tiger.
Now beat it, I'm busy.
Let us go forth and slay a tiger. Who has interest in chests and the ability to break them open.
No sign of a jungle tiger anywhere. Just peace and quiet and a forest man.
I'm starting to think the Flying Foxes aren't quite right in the head.
Don't confuse the mask with the face.
I wouldn't think of it. Maybe the forest man knows something.
We him and Kate can chill out.
Do you speak our language? We're looking for a jungle tiger.
You have found him. You are the jungle tiger.
And he has a pretty gold tooth, too.
What do you want from the jungle tiger?
Your tooth. And, if we do that, you won't have to die.
Our friend Ralman doesn't want to see you in this area anymore.
Then, Ralman will have to leave.
He wants your gold tooth as proof that we've dealt with you. But if you give us the tooth, he won't hear about it from us.
Ralman is a filthy cur. Here's the tooth.
You didn't even scream.
The jungle tiger doesn't scream. The jungle tiger leaves pain to his enemies.
Can we trade Tecate for this dude? Because that was a nice boast he had there. But here is the tooth. Now, please join us.
The tooth of the jungle tiger.
Let me see. Yes, that's definitely his cursed gold tooth. But what are you after, anyway?
We're planning a caravan robbery.
A caravan? Just like in the old days. All right, I'll go to Duyar and see if Izida is ready to apologise.
That's one down.
Thanks for the tooth.
Alright, now let's go to the rogue and see what she's up to. If they're all this fast, I may pound this out in a video or two. Alright. Let's go say hi.
Iside sent you. What does the bitch want?
Pleasant.
Iside wants to get the flying foxes back together. We're here to convince you of the genius of the idea.
That trollop has a nerve. As if I'd forgotten what happened in Selim. She wanted to take off with all the loot. And let's not forget the debacle in Port Karad. I'll never get involved with that lunatic again.
She's a very popular woman, it seems.
Rahman seems to like the idea.
You know where Ralman is? Please tell me. I haven't seen him since that night in the Rashtulian Wall. And that's all Iside's fault too. I was just about to show him my gold tooth.
If you want to see Rahman again, you'll have to join Iside.
Ha! I'm not going to make it that easy. Well then again, you do me a little favour.
Of course. Also, Roman has a thing for gold tooth.
All right, what's the deal?
I have here a small vial of gold glue that some business partners are waiting for. There's a tavern in Bill Lane, the Drunken Navadi. Find Signore Grimani and tell him this. 3 is 6 and 5 is 9. No, wait. 5 is 9 and 3 is 7.
Gold glue is forbidden in the Principality of Droll.
So you'd better not get caught.
Alright.
What was that phrase again?
3 is 6 and 5 is 9. No, wait. 5 is 9 and 3 is 7.
5
Thanks.
is 9, 3 is 7. 5 is 9, and 3 is 7. Up to buy-in we go, because 5 is 9 and 3 is 7. But we seem to be gotten ambushed.
Looks like we can no longer avoid the question. How do we cross the border with a sack full of banned poison?
We sneak. Stay away from the torches. And from the guards, Norim.
It's as if we know. I mean, we could probably take them. But now it is time for a sneaking mission. So sneak we must. Not sure exactly how this is going to work, but let's certainly try. God, I was ready to beat them all up. Alright, up and over this way we go. Glad I got all that initiative. Across the border we go, smuggling drugs and gold glue and poison. Because we are bad people. Oh, snap. Well, you know, we tried. Really, we tried. Let's kill him. Stab all of them up. Good, good. And there we go. You can hopefully burn this one up. Done. In come the patrols. handful, but nothing we can't handle. This shouldn't be too hard, and we might even get some nice things out of it. Feels like we're doing less damage. But that's probably just confirmation bias. Another one to burn up. So we get proper range. Good. Yeah, but it's just Aurelia. To be fair, expecting stealth in turn-based strategy might have been a bit unreasonable. And that's my defense, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, back up, Aurelia. An arm is fine getting hurt. Invest in all these fancy talents, and yet you can't hit a damn thing. Let's burn it up. Alright, now let's get on this one.
By Angosh!
Nope. He's fine. Just want to hit this guy.
Ha!
Seems to be a bit beyond me. Do we have the aiming? Yes, we do. We're just gonna need to hit her hard and repeatedly. All the range we have. Is just going to keep being useless, I suspect. It's down, and now it's just a matter of letting our ranged people, by ranged people I mean only Zibran, do the work. Down she goes. Just all chill out. I hope that the die roll is good this time. Close. Truly close. But this'll do it. Let's light you up. Sneaking across that border. We're not getting loot from it. It's a shame. Guess they wanted to encourage sneaking. Oh, there we go. All is well. And rest.
I'll come back.
Do we know each other?
5 is 9th. What the hell was it? 3 is 6, 5 is 9.
3 is 6, and 5 is 9.
Tell Auralia to spare me that hush-hush nonsense. Do you have the goods?
Yeah.
Good. Cherastelli will be pleased. Here is Auralia's barrel.
She wanted a barrel. Well, back south we go. I think I'll get in our fight.
What are a bunch of hothouse flowers looking for in Belaine?
I think they're transporting a barrel.
A barrel that ought to belong to us?
But maybe they want to avoid the trouble and hand it over.
Oh, he's happy. Okay, let's make sure this barrel isn't smashed. Kite goes that way. Now arm shuts down this one. charge the barrel. Or not. Okay, Sarek, you do what you do on this one. Or not. Okay, that happened. I say we just light her on fire. And what you need to do is heal thy... I thought I gave you the Balm of Healing. Clearly not. Well, you're screwed. Okay, what you can do, Tkate, is stab that one. You can stab this one. They're weak. Just gotta defend our magic barrel. Justice. People that want to get in our barrel, they can get in our barrel. Unless they keep parrying. And they get in the barrel. But yeah, this is easy. Let's kill this one off. Do the same for this one. Can't hit Sarek, Sarek can't hit him. Unconcerned about our mages.
Ha!
Subrank can finish this one off. She can, unfortunately not, but you can. Behold my superior strategy of not caring about my mage's well-being. Okay. Good. This one is certainly more involved than the last one. Do as you do, Zabaran. Get good dice rolls. That's what I like to say. Stop it, it's hammer time. And the barrel has been defended. I said that the barrel has been defended. All is well. Minor XP, minor gold. And our piece of our magic spear, justice. Alright. That is all I'm going to do for today. Next time, once we play Blackguards, we presumably get this woman's help, and then go on to Manolo's Tower of Magery. Until then, I'm Nerian. Do take care.